We always trust our governments to build nicer roads for us to drive our fancy cars on, but sometimes we find they're not as nice as we thought they'd be. Here's a list of the worst roads in the world.
Brilliant news!
1. Patiopoulo-Perdikaki Road, Greece. This crazy road seems like a joke. It is 23.5 kilometers long with no signs, lines, markings, traffic lights, and is full of potholes, curves, and traffic. No thanks. 2. Taroko Gorge Road, Taiwan. It has everything. The area is full of earthquakes, so the road is breaking all the time, and it has landslides. The fact that it is extremely narrow doesn't make it easier, and it's not uncommon to see cars falling down into the abyss. 3. Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. This is so narrow and difficult to drive on that not even car insurances cover it. If you have to go through it anyway, just pray you don't meet another car coming the opposite way. One of you will have to reverse a long distance. 4. Passage de Gois, France. This is a terrible road that gets completely flooded and disappears into the ocean each day. 4.5 kilometers of risking your life just because. 5. LUXOR-AL-HURGHADA Road, Egypt. Well, let's just say the surroundings of this road are full of non-desirable people, making it very dangerous. So much so that the drivers usually switch off their lights so they can't see them. But they forget they can't see the road either and crash all the time. 6. Eyre Highway, Australia. Basically, this road is so boring it could get you killed. What? It's a 1,000-mile long road, completely flat and straight. There's nothing else, just some wombats, camels and kangaroos. People often fall asleep while driving. 7. ZOJI La Pass, India. This is not a proper road. It's so full of mud that vehicles often get stuck. Also, it's so narrow that 2 cars can't drive next to each other. So these 5.5 miles actually feel like 55. 8. HALSEMA Highway, Philippines. Due to its elevation, it suffers severe fogs and rains that provoke mudslides and falling rocks, and that makes it very easy to have a terrible accident. 9. Tianmen Mountain, China. This road is so full of curves that even with barriers along the whole 6.5 miles, it still causes a lot of accidents. So not the best road. 10. KARAKOREM Highway, China to Pakistan. This is like a mixture of all the evils in the world. It's a combination of fog, blizzards, even floodings, combined with the non-desirable people we mentioned before, and high elevation. One of these things will make you suffer for sure. Would you dare to drive on any of these roads? Comment below!